Hey guys, it's me, coming at you with the first easy parallel, the parallel problem for the easy exam. Remember, this is a parallel problem, so the version of this that appears on the test is this question exactly with different numbers. So this 8.1 is a different number, and that's the only difference between these two questions. So it's kind of free if you know how to do it. Okay, so we have Leora Jackson Sky in front of the school. Suddenly a goblin springs out of the nearest bush and attacks them. Luckily, Sky hits it with a perfect uppercut, sending it straight into the air. It flies up into the air, reaching the top of its arc, where it moves at a velocity of 0. 8.1 meters where she hit it. What's the initial velocity after her punch? Okay, so here we got the ground. Here's Sky. Here's the goblin. So she's going to punch this goblin. It's going to go up, and it's going to fall back down, like this. Now, we know that this distance between where she hit it is 8.1 meters. So that's our delta x, it's 8.1 meters. The problem tells us so. There are a couple of other things we can think about this. We want to find what speed it's moving at, our initial velocity, after Sky punches it, though. So let's go ahead and take a look. We have delta x, we have vi, we have vf, we have a, and we have t. First things first, I want to also say, notice we have two dimensions here. This thing is falling down, but we're moving up. So to be really quick, I'm going to go ahead and say that the up direction is positive and the down direction is negative. So if everything going this way, we're going to call positive. Everything going down, we're going to call negative. Okay, so delta x, our distance, is going to be 8.1, according to the problem. Our vi is going to be 0. Our VF is, I'm sorry, our VI is not going to be 0, excuse me. Our VI is what we're looking for in the problem. It asks us what the initial velocity is. Our VF is going to be 0. The reason our VF is going to be 0 is any object at the top point in its arc when it's falling, going up and then down, any object at the top point has a velocity of 0. Think about it. Gravity is working on this object. It's slowing down. It moves fastest as Sky first punches it, and then it goes slower, stops, speeds up, going down, speeds up, falling, faster, right? So the final velocity at the top point of a falling object's arc, if it gets thrown straight up, is going to be 0. The acceleration acting on this object is going to be negative 9.8 pointing down, and the time, we don't know. So, with all of this, we could check our kinematic equation sheet, and that will tell us that if we don't have time, we should use kinematic equation number 5. So, kinematic equation number 5 is Vf squared equals Vi squared plus 2 times A times delta x. So, Vf is 0, Vi is what we're looking for, 2 is a constant, A is negative 9.8, delta x is 8.1. Let's go ahead and ask my calculator this part. So we go 8.1 times 9.8 times 2. We get 0, 0 squared is 0 equals Vi squared minus 158.76. I'm going to call that 158.8. So then we want to get this Vi by itself. We can go plus 158.8. We go plus 158.8. We get 158.8 equals Vi squared. We can then take the square root of both sides. Remember, if you have a variable inside of an exponent, you want to do that last. We can take the square root of 158.78 and baba booey. We get initial velocity Vi equals 12.6 meters per second. So that's how we do that problem. Pretty easy, actually. The only thing to keep, there are two main things I'd like to keep in mind. Remember, this problem doesn't give us acceleration. We have to know that acceleration is 9.8 because it's in free fall. This number, 9.8, is on your equation sheet, but ask yourself, if the problem does not give you acceleration, say, okay, do I have a falling object here? Is something falling? If it is in free fall, then you can use 9.8 for your acceleration. The other tricky part of this is to remember your signs, right? Here we have things that go up and things that go down, so you just got to make sure that those signs are opposite. I chose up to be plus and down to be minus. Truly, it does not matter if you wanted to choose to make this direction positive and this direction negative, you would have gotten the same answer. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys. I'll see you next time.